Good morning. This is the limbic system talking to you. As you can see, it is quite dark here. Why? Because I'm stuck away in the very bottom of your brain. And it's dark down here. I'm in the basement. I'm in the downstairs. There's an upstairs brain. And then there is me and my family down here. I have 5 children. I have 1 daughter-in-law. And I have 1 grandchild. The first of my children is the most curious one. She is exuberant about everything, always motivated, always venturing out, exploring, investigating, always looking for something that is of some advantage to her. Oh, whether it's fun or give her a problem, she's going to find solutions. She plays well with all the other family members as well. Helps them out because she's so enthusiastic and she's so optimistic. She's optimistic. She's an optimistic action girl. Always out and about. And because she's always looking for something good to happen. I called her Seeking. Her name is Seeking. Because she's always seeking. Always motivated to get right down to it. Her little sister is not quite like that, although she asks Seeking for a lot of help. But her little sister is one angry child. I mean, she loses her temper in a split second. There are different reasons why she can get that way. But that's beside the point in a way. Right now it is. For me, it is anyway. Because I'm stuffed away here in the basement. And I have to deal with her. I have to deal with rage. Yes, that's right. I called her Rage. So we have the 2 sisters, Seeking and Rage. Seeking always is helpful. Rage is always angry. But it's not always negative. Yeah, for the recipient of the anger, it's negative. But for her, it's not always, because sometimes she can celebrate victory. And when she can celebrate victory, that's a very positive feeling for Rage. So the next one in line suffers a little bit. Suffers quite a bit. That little boy, he is always anxious. Yep. Afraid of everything. Scared. I mean, sometimes he's so scared, he just runs and hides. And sometimes he just freezes. He can't move. And sometimes I just don't know what to do with him other than sending out Seeking to help him. Because Seeking is very optimistic. Seeking is always looking for something positive in everything. So she can help her little brother Fear. She can help him quite well. The next one is a big brother. And that is one horny guy. Luckily, he got married. But before he was married, oh my goodness, he was just always out. Yes, his sister Seeking helped him out a lot too. Because, she has to butt into everybody's business. But because he was so horny, I just called him Lust. And that's a funny guy. He is always always out and about looking for a mate, or he was, because now he's married, and he's married to the sweetest person, the only daughter-in-law I have. She is so loving. Oh my goodness, she just makes you feel so wanted and so safe. She just has this aura about her. There's this chemistry, you know. I know she works a lot with oxytocin and opioids, and it just makes you feel good. It makes you feel warm inside, and you can't help but fall in love with care. You can't help but be drawn to care. Yeah, you guessed it. Her name, my daughter-in-law's name, is Care. And so bonding is really easy with Care, because she just has this special something. And no matter who she touches, she just draws them right to her. She's like a beacon, you know, like a safety beacon. And Karen last had a baby. Baby is a little toddler now, but he's just at that age where he doesn't want to be without care. If he ends up without care, he starts crying and whimpering, and his whole world falls apart. It's almost paralyzing for him, you know. It's very much like fear, but it's not. It's different, because he is different. He's an individual, you know. And so I called him, or actually Care called him, Panic. And Panic and Care go really well together, because as soon as Panic cries, Care reacts, Care responds. And then Care touches Panic, and Panic stops panicking, because Care makes him feel good. But when he doesn't have Care around, that panic, that struggle is real, and it's not nice. It is very lonely for him. He's lonely and he feels lost. So he needs Care. And then they have the last one in our family. And they have Big Brother. And Big Brother is just bouncy as hell. He bounces off the walls. He never really grew up. He's just one of those guys that just didn't grow up. And he's just goofy. And he draws everybody in. And when he starts bouncing and he gets really rough too. And then everybody starts tumbling. And I tell you something. This brain, where we live in the basement, the whole brain lights up. When Uncle Play, yes, his name is Play, when he bounces off the walls, even the upstairs lights up. All the way from where the brain stores the memories to where it learns and where it socializes. It's one big party down here and upstairs. But it's one big party in their brain. It's a brain party. And it's all lit up. All those party lights are on. And they're flickering like crazy. Because Play puts out so much energy. It just energizes everybody in this brain. He energizes. And everybody starts bouncing off the walls. And it's just beautiful. But it only lasts for a short period of time. Because at some point, you know, even the most beautiful play has to wind down. But when play gets finished, there was, for one thing, a lot of fun. A lot of new memories built. a lot of things were learned, you know. We can learn about each other when we play with play. And so anyway, this is my world. Again, my name is Limbic System, and this is my world down here in the basement of your brain. And again, my family members are, I'm the matriarch, Limbic System. Then there is seeking, and there's rage, and then there is fear. The next one in line is lust, Mr. Horny, and he's married to care, and together they had the baby named Panic. And then there's the big uncle, Play. And together we are one happy, tight-knit family. We can't go without one another. We can't go without, you know, we are lost. We function together. We are a family. We belong together just as we belong to the brain. Without us here in the basement, we are the foundation of the upstairs. Without us down here, whatever goes on upstairs, it will crumble. You can't have something upstairs without a foundation. And that's what we are all about. And we deserve a lot more credit than what we are getting. So I figured maybe if I introduce my family a little bit, that would help all of us. This is Limbic System. You have a good day.